So, another video, another recording. Sometime between this recording and the last recording, I told my friends that I was recording. I asked for a theme or an idea that I could, ramble on for a bit, and somehow we kind of sort of got to my depression. Like, they said I should talk about that. And you know what? Even if it's kind of weird, I probably should, because everybody feels like that sometimes, right? So, where to start? Well, I'll talk about the effects of the depression, because if I knew the causes, I wouldn't feel sad. So, the effects. There was a point where I just kind of didn't function as a person for like 3 months. I just stayed home, on the computer trying to distract myself with video games with like real issues. And that's no good, because not only was I not doing anything, but like I wasn't doing anything that could lead me to, doing something. Like I was in a like downward spiral because I just didn't leave the house. There was nothing to build on top of because I only played video games, and I was just, how am I gonna find the answer doing that? So I kind of, a little after my birthday, I was like, you know what? Let's go to a doctor. And then I got prescribed some meds, which is kind of weird to think that, a little small round white thing can, influence your mood so much, but it was sort of a mild up the dosage every couple months type thing, which, actually at first I got a medication that made me more depressed, which was kind of cool but bad. Like, I cried really, really hard, which I'd normally, I mean, who does, but yeah. So I got switched to a different medication, which actually had the effect that it was meant to have, where I could, calm down and think about, my life. I saw like a talkie therapist, talk back and forth, discuss my problems. Yeah, she's a nice person, I guess. Kind of. Um, it's sort of like I'm aware of my problems, and then she's aware that I'm aware of my problems. So like, she doesn't know how to help me exactly without being, like irony on top of irony. For the problem to fold onto itself and then, double inside. Sort of how to get deep in the layers, how to how to get deep in there to solve the problem at its core. That's what I think therapy should do, probably. Maybe I'm missing the point, but yeah, that's how therapy goes for me. I just talk, and a lot of times it doesn't seem too eventful. But then you think about it, I'm having, a conversation with somebody, and I usually don't like have conversations with people throughout my day. So having a schedule and, even if it's once a week, once every 2 weeks, I still have something not to look forward to, but something to keep me on track. You know? Plus, there's like that extra layer of like, we're both people, so I kind of have that people judge me sort of mentality, where I can't really, you know, I can't be me with other people around, but I want other people around, and then that kind of caused the problem that I'm in now, where I spend so much time trying to, you see, I spend so much time trying to convey the idea of like what's inside, but then it comes out wrong, and then I'm afraid people are gonna see what's on the outside, sort of like vomit. But at one point, it was something, appealing. So yeah, that's what depression is like, where inside you feel bad, but if you could get it outside in a way that, you know, people could actually stomach, that would help, you know, in some way, I think. Yeah.